Yeah, I'm great.
You're great. It sounds
Yes.
like you are doing a rocker sound, rock and roll sound.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, thank you. And everyone, please, to start this meeting, please unmute yourself and repeat after me. Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Well, that is the meeting begin. Welcome to SCBD Toastmasters. Okay, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, a place where you can become a better you by striving for progress. So, fellow Toastmasters, visiting Toastmasters, and dear guests, welcome here in SCBD Toastmasters Club. So what is Toastmasters? We are about 300,000 members around the world, around 149 countries, and more than 50,000 clubs in around the world. And since 1924, Toastmasters International has been a non-profit educational organization that teach not only public speaking and leadership, but also leadership skills. You know, if you're a public speaker, you also a leader because you will move people. You will ask someone to do something or you will deliver a key message. And about SCBD, we are a community that aspires to provide three values. The first is equal opportunity for members' self-development. 2, safe place to learn public speaking and leadership. And 3, networking opportunities for everyone. And in Toastmasters, there are pathways. By joining as member, you are eligible to choose one of the pathways that provide a structured learning experience to master the skills you are interested in. Not only that, you can also find your challenge in your daily life and you want to solve by choosing one of these pathways. My challenge was dynamic leadership. I was lack of leadership. I couldn't decide where to eat at lunch. So I just answer whatever, everywhere is okay. And at the end of the lunch, I don't enjoy the lunch because I don't give my best choice to eat. So because of that, I choose dynamic leadership to make me more assertive, to make me more decisive. So now I will feel more confident in terms of leadership. And for your information, once you reach level 2 in any pathways, you are eligible to join Toastmasters competition, especially in international speech. And one more thing, the most popular pathways in SCBD Club is presentation mastery. It means that most of the members are having interest in presenting maybe in the office or in the college. And our meeting is in every Friday from 7 to 9 p.m. Jakarta time, or GMT +7. And we are also doing hybrid twice a month, mostly at the end of the month and also on the beginning of the month. We have the hybrid meeting twice in our base camp in Perpustakaan Kementerian Pendidikan dan Kebudayaan Gedung A, floor 1, Jalan Jenderal Sudirman, in Jakarta Pusat. So before FX, if you notice. Okay, and is that enough? Well, as I mentioned earlier, we are around the world. We have Sunday to Saturday meetings around the world. We have from Toyhan every Saturday or Thursday. And we also have a World Traveler Club, Toastmaster Arni every Saturday. And we also have from Toastmaster Amel every Friday in Magical Bali. Toastmaster Amel also in Denpasar Bahasa in every Sunday, every Sunday bi-weekly. And some announcement that we do regularly in our club is we do evaluation and feedback program and role taker challenge. What is evaluation and feedback program? The purpose is to improve SCBD members outside regular meeting, to exercise how to give feedback properly and not to limit progression only in regular meeting. And how to do it? Just post your video, your voice notes, and someone will give you a feedback. And the other one is we are rewarding those who take role the most. Wow. In our regular meeting. For non-exco, you have 500,000 for the first place, 300,000 for second place, and 200,000 for the third place. How about non-exco? How about the exco or visiting Toastmasters? You also have the chance. This is the chance 250 for the first place, 150 for second place, and 100,000 for the third place. And join now and reach then, and more information, please visit our Instagram account or our YouTube channel. Okay, that's is the opening. Now let's call our Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Genison, to start this session. So please help me to give a round of applause and welcome Toastmaster Genison. The screen is yours. Woo!
Woo! Thank you, Toastmaster Alvin. And yeah, happy morning, salutations, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, welcome to the weekly meeting of SCBD Toastmasters Club. And you might ask, why am I so high in energy and why am I standing up? Well, it's because today's main topic and today's word of the day is to empower. And I imagine if I feel empowered, I'd be very excited to have this meeting. Especially since Alvin already mentioned, this meeting is for us to explore our strengths and to explore our opportunities. And that's why today we have 3 amazing sessions prepared for you. First, we have the prepared speech session with 3 amazing speakers. Second, we have table topics where everyone can improve their skills. And third, we have the evaluation from 3 masterclass evaluators that will, of course, teach us how to be better speakers. But this will not be possible without our amazing role takers and the team behind our general evaluator. So let us welcome our general evaluator to guide us through what will happen throughout the meeting. Please welcome to the stage, the amazing Abdul Qayyum.
Thank you very much, Mr. Toastmasters of the meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Qayyum. Previously, when I was born, being given by the name by my parents, also Qayyum. And in the future, if we meet together in physically, call me Qayyum. And with that, I hope everybody will remember me with that name. So I come all the way from Malaysia under the club of Toyhan Toastmasters Club to be your general evaluator for today. As the general evaluator, I am responsible to give an evaluation thoroughly for the entire meeting. From the beginning, it started when the Sergeant at Arms opened the room, and until the end when I am called upon to do so. And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to have a team to work along together with me. With that, I would like to invite Toastmaster Aldo, our grammarian for today, to introduce his role. Aldo, the stage is yours.
Thank you, our general evaluator, Toastmaster Qayyum. I hope my screen is already visible.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am Aldo from Ultimate Toastmasters Club. Tonight, I will be your grammarian. And what is grammarian? Here it is. Basically, grammarian is someone who will take notes on the language usage throughout the whole meeting. And later on, of course, that person will give a few suggestions in regard to the language usage. And on top of that, grammarian is someone who will also take notes on the outstanding words and thoughts spoken by all the speakers throughout this whole meeting. Lastly, grammarian is also someone that will introduce our word of the day for tonight, which is, there you go, empower, which is a verb, and it means to give someone official authority or the freedom to do something. And the example on how to use the word empower is we want to empower individuals to get skills that they need. or you guys can use the noun version of it, empowerment, which means the process of gaining freedom and power to do what you want. Of course, the example on how to use the noun version, as you guys can clearly see on the screen, the empowerment of the individual. That'll be all for me. I hope everyone can at least try to incorporate our word of the day whenever you speak in this meeting. Thank you, and back to you, our general evaluator, Toastmaster Kayum.
Thank you very much, Mr. Grammarian, Toastmaster Aldo. With that, I would like to invite our next role taker for today, our Mr. Rolex, Mr. Timer, Alvin, to explain his role for us. Alvin, over to you.
Mr. Rolex, yeah. Thank you, Toastmaster Kayum. That's me, the timer. So my responsibility is to indicate you whether you are still in the limited time or are you already over time by showing the virtual background. For a glance, green means you are in time already, and yellow, it means you are in the middle, and at the red, you need to conclude your speech as soon as possible, because if you're over time, no matter how good your speech, no matter how strong your message, you are not will be eligible to be voted later by the ballot counter. So we have three sessions for today. The first is prepare speech session. It will be 5 to 7 minutes. 5 minutes, I will switch the background into green. At 6 minutes, I will change the background to yellow, and at red. At 6 minutes, at 7 minutes, I will change the background to red. So after that, you need to conclude your speech within 30 seconds. And at table topics session, I will also change the background from 1 minute to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will change the background to green. At 1:30, I will change the background into yellow. And at 2 minutes, I will change the background to red. And in 30 seconds, you need to conclude your speech. And last but not least, in evaluation session, you will have 2 to 3 minutes, all evaluators. At 2 minutes, I will change the background to green. And at 2 minutes, 30 seconds, I will change the background into yellow. And at 3 minutes, I will change the background into red. So you need to conclude your speech in 30 seconds. I will also raise my hand throughout the speech so I can be more visible to all the speakers. So that's all from me. Back to you, Mr. General Evaluator, Toastmaster Kayum.
Thank you very much, Mr. Timer, Mr. Rolex. Ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the next role taker, our counter and the word of the day counter, Toastmaster Arnie. Toastmaster Arnie, stage is yours.
Hello, good morning, everyone. I'm Arnie, and I will be your counter and word of the day counter this night. My role as a counter and word of the day counter, I will count the number of filler words like will be mentioned by all speakers, and also the word of the day and power. So I encourage you to use this word as much as possible, and I will give my report at the end of the session when I'm called by GE. Thank you. Back to you, Mr. GE.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Madam R Counter. Apology for not able to turn on my camera. Apparently, it is something happened in my side here. Next, I would like to welcome our ballot counter, the most respected woman in SCBD Toastmasters Club, Toastmaster Donna. Over to you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy morning. My name is Donna, and I'll serve as your ballot counter tonight. My task is to provide you with voting links at the end of every session. So you will vote 3 times tonight, once for the prepared speaker, once for the table topic speakers, and once for the evaluators. At the very end of the session, I will give you the spoiler and or the answer to what you've been waiting for, which are the favorite speakers of the night. With that, back to you, GE.
Thank you very much, our ballot counter. With that, I would like to invite the last but not least role takers, No, that's it. That is my team for today. The next one will be introduced by the next Toastmasters of the meeting. Now, with that, ladies and gentlemen, I will call upon all of them again later and will give their report respectively when they are called upon to do so. And with that, back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Janison.
Okay, you might be wondering why I'm eating in the meeting because I frankly did not have enough Rolex today. And yeah, I had to eat to somehow empower myself, to empower you all throughout this meeting. But the owner of Rolex was once asked, how is it like in the watch business? And then you know what he answered? I'm not in the watch business. I'm in the luxury business. It reminds me of us because we, as public speakers, we are not in the speaking business. We are in the empowering business because our job is to empower others, to lead others so they can be better themselves. This is what everyone strives to be, someone that can inspire, someone that can empower. And yeah, and the first step to do that is to practice our speeches. And that's why we are going to our first session and we'll have our first speaker, which is gonna be evaluated by the immaculate Toastmasters Intan. May I have Toastmasters Intan on stage to read the project objective of the first speaker, please?
Thank you, Toastmaster Janison. Happy morning, everyone. Today, Toastmaster Ivonne will deliver her speech of Level 1, Project 3, Introduction to Vocal Variety and Body Language. The goal is to practice using vocal variety or body language to enhance a speech. The duration is 5 until 7 minutes. And without further ado, Master Ivonne. That calm music. That calm.
Thank you. Janison. Yeah, may I ask you guys a question? How do you make your life better? Can you guys put your answer in the chat? How do you make your life better? Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Singing, play badminton, and building something, listen to music. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, give me 1 second. Fellow Toastmaster and most welcome guest. Sorry, a couple of days ago, I have to go shopping, and while I was walking around, something made me stop my shopping. I heard a very enjoyable music with gentle and very softer rhythm, giving a very calming and a very softer from the store, around the whole store. And I feel so happy because this music, I feel attracted so much. So at that moment, I asked a nearby salesperson, may I have this music title that is being played? And how can I get a copy of this music? She told me, oh, it's title is White Lotus. And so interesting, she shared with me the resource of this music. She said the composer with a very compassionate and very good intention. She said, we know we love forest, but we like deforestation. So this composer want to draw our attention how important we protect the nature is so important. This is what the intention of this music. And after I listen it, I feel, wow, it's so beautiful, very good intention, and with so nice music. Now, fellow Toastmaster, let us enjoy this music. Can someone help me play this music? Thank you.
Okay, sure. Let me help Toastmaster Ivonne. Wait a second.
Is it who play it? Okay. Toastmaster often, can you help me to play the music?
Okay.
No?
Okay.
From the beginning to 50 seconds. It's okay. Thank you. Thank you. Often play this music. Toastmaster, did you like this music?
Very calming.
Let me know what is for me. I like it so much since it let me feel alive whenever I listen this music. And most important, I felt calm and confident. It's really deeply soothing my emotions. A lot of beneficial effects. But sometimes when we have some trouble in our emotion, like expressing music, it really help us calm our minds and even help us have a happier and a better in our life and in our mind. I feel so glad I was able to enjoy those calming music when I was shopping. But gave me very positive energy. So, fellow Toastmaster, how do you like the music? Of course, we agree. Loud music, the positive energy music, it gives us not just only enjoyable, but most important, it gives us inspirational, and healthy in our life. This is why I like loud, calming music. Thank you. Back to our TME.
Thank you, Yvonne, for the inspiring and calming music. I'd also like to inform you that as her evaluator, Intan is gonna be delivering her evaluation and feedback project. So she, as the evaluator, will also be evaluated by another evaluator. It's kind of a evaluation section. But yes, Yvonne, yeah, I didn't know that I needed that music after my holy hectic day. And yeah, I really thank you for that. Let's move on to our next speaker, which will be delivering his project on high performance leadership. For that, let us welcome his evaluator to the stage, the amazing Amel.
Thank you very much for the chance, our Tom. Our next speaker is Toastmaster Agung, and he will deliver HPL project. I believe that HPL means that he already reached the level 5 of the pathway. So I think in a short time, you will finish your pathway. Cross finger. And the purpose of this project is for the member to apply his or her leadership and planning knowledge to develop a project plan, organize a guidance committee, and implement the plan with the help of a team. And this will be the first speech, which is for him to introduce his plan and vision. The speech length is 5 until 7 minutes. Please welcome Toastmaster Agung. Worry not, Toastmaster Agung.
Okay, thank you. Worry not. Yes, when you are a leader, I would like to ask you guys here, if you are used to be a leader, did you feel anxious or did you feel worried? Please raise your hand if you were. Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Shabrina, Toastmaster Intan, Toastmaster Alvin. Yes, thank you so much. Toastmaster Lai also, thank you so much. Yes, worry is very normal. Anxious is very normal when we are a leader. So that's why I believe that Toastmasters gave us the curriculum, also especially this project, to practice, for us to practice to reduce that anxious. So with that project, I'd like to share to you what the project that I lead. Yeah, for okay, let me share my screen. I cannot share my screen. Maybe Toastmaster Alvin.
What can
yes, I feel anxious. Yes, it's okay. It's
please
okay.
send me your PowerPoint if you want.
All right. Right. Maybe because you were sharing the time. Yes. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. President. Yes, this is. I'd like to present you what is the event that I am leading right now. All right. So the project that I am leading is the event of SCBD versus Essential Toastmasters Club debate series. So it will be happened in next week, in also next Friday, 17th of March. So what it is a when it also is full online, and then what it is a debate session where we have to create a session where between both clubs, that they will send a debaters, 3 of us, the debaters, to make a friendly battle, something like that. And at the beginning of the preparations, we already have a meeting, and also the discussion that we already decided what is the theme for the debate. Yeah, and for your information, that there will be 2 kind of debates. First is closed debates, and then the next is open debate topic, or it's like a table topic where everyone from the floor can participate in the debate session. And the closed debate topic is smartphones make us stupid, and the open one is Androids are better than smartphones. All right, then back to the preparation. I'd like to explain you how I led this event from the beginning. First, in the first meeting, we discussed about the theme as well, and also the venue, or where will this event be held. Yeah, in SCBD Toastmasters. And then also I already set up who will be the role takers for this event. Now, and then we have chief judge, judges, closed debate moderator, open debate moderator, timer, bell counter, and etc. So after that meeting, I already said that line up. Then I spread out the message to everyone. So who will be volunteering themselves to be the role takers, and also I contacted them one by one. Are you gonna be this role taker? Are going to be this role taker? Yeah, that is the next step that I took. And then I like also, I want to present you, this is the timeline of the preparation that I made. And the preparation started at February 19 here, when we have a meeting on 19 of February. We have a meeting, like opening meeting, and decide the venue, and then another that on February 22nd, the PPE, I asked the PPEs from 2 clubs to decide which team. And then the next step, 23rd until 28th, is the time for me to find the role takers. And this is the exciting thing, that when we are leading an event, we will face any obstacles or conflicts, etc. This is the thing that I like to let you know, that especially when we want to get the debaters from both sides, it is very challenging because everyone is so busy on that day. Everyone's so busy. So this can empower me to make decisions very fast. What should I do next? What should I do next? If that is not fulfilled yet, what decision I should take, something like that. So this is very useful for me when I make this timeline. And the schedule is on and on until the D-Day. And then after the event, I need to have a evaluation session. I mean 1 or 2 days after the event, I need to have evaluation from the committee or the team that is involved in that event, so that we can learn what can be improved in the next event or in the next preparation in other events. Yeah, so I think that's all from me. I hope you guys are available next week. I'd like to promote in this session. Yes, next week on March 17th, you will be, I hope you are available and come to our session. So without you, I think the event will not be fun and will not be exciting. I think that's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting, Jenison.
You're muted.
Thank you, Agung, for your clearly detailed and well-planned event. So let us all support him, empower him and his event so he can make SCBD proud. Yeah. I'm just having coffee after my dinner, which is the second thing that I like to keep up my energy and empowers me. But you know what's the third thing? Amazing speeches. That's why we have 3 amazing speeches today. And I'd like to welcome our last speaker today, Toastmasters Shabrina, to the stage, and her evaluator, Toastmasters Lai, the lovely Toastmasters Lai. Please introduce Shabrina's project objectives on the stage.
Thank you, Toastmaster Genison. Today, Toastmasters Shabrina is gonna do her project evaluation and feedback first speech from her path strategic relationship. And the timing for her speech is 5 to 7 minutes. Toastmaster Shabrina, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Can you see the timer, Elfin?
Yes, I can see the timer.
Okay. Toastmaster Shabrina with her speech title, The Only Voice That Matters. The floor is yours, Shabrina.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Lai. All right, happy morning, everyone. I would like to apologize in advance because I'm going to use some vowel language to show my passion. Am I audible and visible?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Yes. You.
Reels in Instagram that say, every family has this one daughter who has a terrible love life, can't save money, and the biggest pain in the ass. So when I hear this clip in Instagram, my voice inside my head said, me, it's me. Especially the first part, terrible love life. I'm the first daughter in my family, and this year I will be 33 years old. And I have multiple failure in relationship. So my first relationship lasts for 7 years, from high school until we both got accepted in the same company. Of course, we thought we were meant to be, but turns out we broke up and he married our office friend. And the second relationship, still from the office friend. It lasts for 4 years until he cheated on me with a young and very beautiful cabin crew. After my second failure, my self-confidence began to crumble, and I can hear people whispering voices in the office saying like, it must be her, the problem must be from her. She's too workaholic, she's too ambitious, she's too demanding, she's too ignorant, etc. After listening to that voices, I hate myself and I blame myself. I feel like nobody understands me. I feel unwanted, and I fell into this painful despair and self-hatred. At the time, I need help. So I went to a psychologist and I talked to my best friend. I also watch a lot of movies and TED Talks to learn about heartbroken and how to empower myself again. After all of that, I learned one very important thing, which is the only voice that matters is actually the one in our head. So I realized that I need to build this good mindset, better mindset about myself in my head. So there is 3 things that I do to help rebuild my self-love. The first one, I try to understand myself more. So I try to understand all my action. I do that by writing on my journal. I do that by talking to myself in the mirror, because I look at a quote from a movie saying that to love is it's impossible to truly understand someone but not loving them the way they love themselves. So from this quote, I know that to love is actually to understand. So in order for me to love myself more, in order for me to stop hating myself, so I need to understand myself more. So, and then after I wrote everything in my journal, I said that to myself. I explained to myself why I did this, why I did that. And then I talked to myself that I did my best. I can always improve, but for now, it's well done. So after doing that, I get clarity in my head that everything, all my action is actually based on compassion and self-love and also love for my family. And the second thing that I do to rebuild my self-love is positive self-affirmation. You know, from time to time, we like to ask our partners, our best friends, like, do you love me? Do you still love me? Or do you really love me? And we want them to say it to us. That's why self-affirmations is very powerful to validate our feelings, our emotion, our need, and to empower ourselves. So I listened to a self-affirmation podcast on my way to work. It sounds like this. I have all that I need in order to succeed. I am wonderful. I am marvelous. If I can reborn and I can choose what I'm gonna be, I will choose myself, I will pick myself, and I will love myself. I listen to this almost every day, and it really helped me improve my self-confidence, and also it makes me listen to my inner voice more. The third thing that I do to defeat the bad voices surrounding me, to defeat mulut pedas netizen, I do the magic. So what is the magic? It is the magic of not giving a fuck. So, you know, like, for example, when I heard that someone said, oh, poor Shabrina, she's too busy with her work. She didn't know that she got cheated on. So at first, I felt like, yes, this is my fault. I'm too busy taking on a new project. I believe I'm stupid, so I become one. But after I think about what my action is, I talk to myself, I understand why I did this, why he did that, and I do positive affirmation for myself, I felt like I'm not stupid, he's the stupid one. So I feel like also agree with this quote that I heard from a Korean drama. So don't let other people's opinion becomes your reality, because sometimes it's not the truth. So yeah, it's right. So my friends, my fellow Toastmasters and guests, if one day you fail miserably, you get knocked down by people, bad voices surrounding you, I would like you to remember you can do three things. The first one is you go say, confess your love to yourself. The second one, get to know yourself better. And the third one, don't hear other people's voices. Don't give a fuck about someone else's voices, because the only voice that matters is the one in your head. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sabrina. Don't go away yet. May I ask you a question? You're also working as a cabin crew, right?
I'm the trainer of cabin crew.
Oh, okay. Then who says you're not also a very beautiful cabin crew trainer?
My ex-boyfriend, maybe.
Okay. I did all I could. It's all in your head. All right. Thank you, Toastmaster Sabrina.
Thank you.
And yeah, those are our three empowering speeches, empowering us in each in their own unique ways. One reminds us to be calm. One reminds us to be angry. And one reminds us to be tactical. That's the end of our prepared speech segment. Let's give a big round of applause for every single one of our amazing prepared speakers. And with that, let us take our time, look at our Rolexes, and welcome the one who's gonna be back, Toastmasters Alvin, to read out the timing of everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Genison. So this is the time report. Toastmaster Ivonne, 7 minutes 33. Toastmaster Agung, 7 minutes 2 seconds. Toastmaster Shabrina, 7 minutes 29 seconds. So Toastmaster Agung and Toastmaster Shabrina are eligible to be voted. Over to you, Toastmaster Genison.
You all heard the man. Toastmasters Agung and Toastmaster Shabrina are eligible to be voted. And oh, I also love that you're also standing up, Shabrina. Yeah, it really gives off the energy. And is the form ready, Donna? Because next we're gonna have our voting segment, which is led by Toastmasters Donna. Let's hand over the time to Toastmasters Donna.
I'm having technical difficulties. We can go ahead.
Technical difficulties. Who'd like to hear some jokes about what is it? Toastmasters. No, I've already said my punchline with the Rolex line. Coming up next, we're gonna have the table topic session for guests and new Toastmasters who is not familiar with table topics. It's a topic where we can volunteer after we've become empowered by the prepared speech to deliver an impromptu speech based on a random topic that the table topics master provide. If you're empowered, we expect all of us to volunteer and have a great time. All right, I see the form is already in the chat. Please, Donna. Please vote for your favorite speaker. And please notify me when the voting's close so I can move on with our table topic session.
Okay, by the way, I cover Toastmaster Donna for a while. So guys, please give your votes and be decisive for your best favorite speaker for tonight. Okay, please vote, guys. We only have 10 right now. Okay, the vote is closed. Back to you, Toastmaster Genison.
Thank you, Toastmaster Alvin and Donna, for making this voting possible. Now, let us move to our big event of table topics. With that, let us welcome the one who will be guiding us through our table topic session, the immaculate Raqi.
Yay! Thank you so much, Mr. Tom. Welcome back to Table Topic. Yeah, it's such an honor for me to become your Table Topic master again after a long time. Yeah, before we start the Table Topic, I would like to let you know about what is Table Topic. Table Topic is an impromptu speech. In bahasa we can say pidato dadakan. Why I can conclude with that because in Jabat Jakarta Bahasa Toastmasters always do that pidato dadakan, and then yeah, I will explain to you with the triple W. First is why, what is what is table topic? Table topic is an impromptu speech or AKA pidato dadakan. And the second W is who. Who is eligible to join table topic? Everyone is eligible to join our table topic, even though you are a guest, you are a member, regardless of that, you have you have right to practice your impromptu speech. And then the last W, why you should, because we never know in our real life when we get the impromptu questions, let's say from our relative or from our ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend, we never know. We just prepared by joining table topic. Yeah, all right. Let's start the party. Wait a minute. I will find the file first. Wait. There's something wrong.
Yeah, come again, Raqi.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you see my screen right now? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
All right. Let's start. I'm Raqi, your table topic master. And don't forget to follow my Instagram at @Raqi_Siregar, boosting my followers in Toastmasters. And yeah, the rules is everyone can deliver his or her speech in 1 until 2 minutes. And of course, have fun with the topic. And before we move to our first topic, anyone who wants to go first?
Can I?
Anyone?
ETS wanted.
I'm not wanted. I wanted.
Wow, our master, our comedian. Let's
Oh.
make it fun from this topic. our stand-up comedian. So, Toastmaster
My
Elias, are you ready?
pressure. My pressure, not my pleasure, yeah.
Yes, that's why I call you like that. I just want to give you the pressure. And the topic for you is, how are you pursuing your dreams right now?
Ooh.
How are you pursuing your dreams right now, Toastmaster Elias? You don't need 30 seconds to think, right?
I did 1 minute then.
All right. The screen is yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, I would like to give a speech that empower you about a dream. A boy from Surabaya. This boy is so shy. He cannot even talk to women. This boy loves reading a book. And the best place for him to read a book is in the library. He is such a bookworm. He loves science. He loves biography. He loves all kinds of books. And yes, of course, you know, this guy or this boy keep being a shy person until university. This boy doesn't want to get a friend because he thought that he just need a book to become his friend. And yes, if I know this guy cannot empower the others and cannot empower himself, so why not this guy turn into something else? And you know, right? The rest is history. This guy or this boy called E.T. Yes, that was my past. And I pursue my dream to become a speaker. It is my pressure indeed to empower people and to be an authentic speaker. And that's what I call it, because there are so many great speakers out there, but they are not authentic. Their material is not original. They just took it from the others. And yes, that's what I have done for several years in the beginning. But I now try to make it an original one and that is very authentic to me. And I would like to empower people to pursue your dream, because I have been there, done that. And yes, last time I checked, I have been spoken like more to thousands people already during my 10 years as speakers. So yes, pursue your dream, people. Let's empower each other, because I'm here for you. You are wonderful. Thank you for listening to me. Back to you, TTM Raqi.
Thank you so much, our stand-up comedian. Wow, I thought it will be in a fun way, but it looks more motivated. But thank you so much, Toastmaster 80. Yeah, same like a Toastmaster 80. I'm here for you guys. I will give my hand to help you whenever you need me. It's not a flirting. It's not a lie, but yeah, that's true from the bottom of my heart. And let's move on to another table topic speakers. Everyone, could you please raise your hand if you want to? Please raise your hand, or maybe I will point. All right, Toastmaster Lim. So hello, happy morning, Toastmaster Lim. So don't forget to use our WOD for tonight is empower. We are here to empower each other, right? So for Toastmaster Lim, the questions for you is, what's the next big step you need to take? What's the next big step you need to take? Toastmaster Lim, do you need 30 seconds to think or just go?
Okay, what is the next big step I need to take? Maybe I will talk about my Toastmaster journey. I joined Toastmaster 2 years back. Actually, I am already a good speaker because I'm a teacher and I also do emceeing in school. But I was surprised. I learned and can learn so much from Toastmastering. And it really empowers me because now I do not have to depend on script. Last time, as the master of ceremony, I need to depend on script to do the session or conduct the session in the school or other ceremony. But now, no, I just know what is the main purpose of the ceremony, and I can craft out a speech from my personal stories and to remind myself what message I want to share. So for the next big step for my Toastmaster journey, I think after much pondering, I think I will just step up and take the leadership position that's being offered to me, that is the area director. So I will try my best. If people accept me as an area director, I will just do my best because I see much opportunities of learning in it. Not the name of the position, but learning. Because as I feel, for what people have do for the Toastmaster, now it's my turn to help and empower others with what I know. Thank you very much. Back to you, table topic master.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Lim. Wow. If I hear from your speech, you are the area director, or you just go to become the area director?
Not yet, will be.
Amin. Hopefully our another Toastmaster will watch this video and notify you as the future area director. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Lim, for joining the table topic session for tonight. And let's move on to another. Is there any guest here who wants to try? All right, Toastmaster Nanda from Mods. Hello, happy morning, Toastmaster Nanda. I can't hear you. Hello. Happy morning, Toastmaster Nanda.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready with the next double topic?
Yes, supposed to.
All
Be ready.
right. Let's see the questions. The question is, if today was the last day of your life, would you want to do what you are about to do today? If today was the last day of your life, would you want to do what you are about to do today? Don't forget to use our WOD for tonight is empower. Toastmaster Nanda, do you need 30 seconds to think or just go?
Okay. I hope.
All right, Toastmaster Nanda, the screen is yours.
Yes. So, what is your last thing you wanna do if today is your last day? Actually, I can decide. I have so many things that I want to do. First of all, I want to empowering myself to be brave for asking forgiveness to people that I realize as a human, maybe I do many mistakes to them. And also I want to empowering myself to enjoy my last day. Do whatever I'm gonna do. Do whatever that I was afraid to do before. Do whatever that I think I gain overthinking for them. Example like, maybe I want to try becoming an announcer or conducting live on my Instagram, create so many video TikTok so I have legacy in my life, or even I want to spend all of my money that I have. And I also imagine that my life would be end at 12 a.m. maybe for 4 hours or 5 hours before I die. I want to spend my time with my family because this is how I empower my life to gain value. I think that's all from me. Thank you. Back to Toastmaster Raqi.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nanda. What an inspiring speech. Yeah, I get empowered from Toastmaster Nanda's speech. I will do that also on my last day in my life, not in my office. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Nanda. And next, move on to Toastmaster Azhar. Would you like to join our table topic, Toastmaster Azhar?
Okay, I'll try.
Wow, it's such an honor for me. So let's see the questions for Toastmaster Azhar. The questions for Toastmaster Azhar is, if today was the last day of your life, who would you call and what would you tell them? If today was the last day of your life, who would you call and what would you tell them? Don't forget to use our WOD for tonight is empower. And Toastmaster Azhar, do you need 30 seconds to think or just go? Toastmaster Azhar, the screen is yours.
Thank you very much, Table Topic Master. This is such an intriguing, I'll say a hypothetical question, because I don't think today is my last day. God forbid. But if this is indeed my last day, the last 24 hours of my life, who would I call? I think I would call my family, especially my children, because they are not at home. They are all over the place. They are already working and they have their own time and their own things to do. But I believe I have to give something back to them. I have to give my last words to them, which is to be the person that they want to be the best, to empower themselves so that they can achieve whatever they are dreaming of. And I, as a parent, have done my best to give them what they need, to raise them as well as I could. And today, already, the days after this is their time to prove to themselves, not to me or not to others, that they can do whatever they want. And likewise, to everybody else, do what you think is right, do what you want. Don't listen to others. Don't be other people's limitation. You have done well. If you want to do something, don't dream, take action. Because the difference, or rather the distance between your reality and your dream is your action. Do something about it. Worry not, work hard, persevere, and one day you will achieve your dream and be the person that you want to become. Back to you, Table Topic Master. Thank you.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Azhar, for the golden message. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. What Toastmaster Azhar already said, I just doing that thing right now by joining SCBD Toastmasters. Don't think too much, just action. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Azhar, for empowering us tonight. Let's move on to I just got the message from our Miss Ballot Counter. So our Miss Ballot Counter, do you want to try?
I wanted to go after a guest, but all right, let's go.
All right. The questions for you is, who do you dream about? Who do you dream about? Toastmaster Donna. Do you need 30 seconds to think or just go? I don't think so. You need the 30 seconds since you are our representative to the district. So
don't jinx me.
Toastmaster Donna, the screen is yours.
I see lots when I dream. Sure, I see images. I meet people in my dreams. I've met classmates, I've met K-pop idols in my dreams, but I am here to tell you that I actually suffer from this condition called aphantasia. Have you heard of that? It's the inability to imagine things with the eye of your mind. So if you tell me if I see an apple, imagine an apple, and I see nothing. Or dream of something and I see nothing. If you tell me to see a waterfall or what have you, I won't be able to see it. And that also applies to my dreams. If I ever tell you that, oh, I saw a building and we're running and I was being chased by a snake, yes, I see them, but I can only see like glimpses of them. I can only like see silhouettes, vague moving silhouettes of them because I have aphantasia. Some people can see really clear images to the point that they can't tell if it's real because it's so real to them. Me, I can't imagine anything. That's why I tend to compensate that with words. That's why it makes me a good descriptor, because I can only listen to things. I can't see them. That's why I have to describe it to the eye of my mind with so many words so that my eye of my mind can see it. So no, I don't really see anyone in my dreams because technically I can't. But with that, I get to say really beautiful things in how I describe the things I see and the things I want to remember because my eyes or my brain can't remember them. Thank you. Back to you,
Hey,
Taylor.
Thank you so much, Mr. Dona. I guess you just see your future husband, I guess. But thank you so much, Mr. Dona, for joining us on the table topic. Let's move on to another. I just want to check our guest here. Guest, our soon-to-be Toastmaster Siti Habibah, or soon-to-be Toastmaster Gifar Muhammad. Any one of you want to try? Call one. Anyone, both of you. So I just want to say hello to our guest. Any one of you want to try? Our guest. All right, let's move on to another speaker. I want to hear from our GE, Toastmaster Koyum. Do you want to try table topic?
Sure, why not? My name has been made.
All right. Let's go for the Toastmaster Koyum. The question is, what did you learn recently that changed the way you live? What did you learn recently that changed the way you live? Toastmaster Koyum, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right, Toastmaster Koyum, the screen is yours.
I wonder how, I wonder why. The blue sky and all that I can see, just a big lemon tree. Fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, what I have learned recently is same just like that song. I have been reading a book by Robert Greene. They're talking about 48 laws of power. And it shares me a lot of insight. How can we be a person powerful enough to be together with a lot of more powerful people around you? And the first law that he gives to all of the readers is simple yet meaningful. Do not outshine the master. In Toastmasters, we have a mentor. We have a guiders, the one who guide us to the journey up. And that's come to me when I learned in Toastmasters. I have been here in 6 years. I've been mentored by a person who less than 1 year experience, who can gain their DTM on that particular short time. I also have been guided by a person who are in Toastmasters around 20 years. Now looking at that, a lot of people say like, Kayum, you are something. Kayum, you are very good. You are very capable to do this, to do that. At last, I want to bring back the first law of power is to never outshine your master. Be humble. There is always something new to learn. There is always something new on your plate. With that, my friend, what's new on your side? Back to you, table topic.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Koyum. What's new on my side? What's new is the new problem, because nowadays I just live from one problem to another problem. That's the new side from my side. And thank you so much, Toastmaster Koyum, for joining us on the table topic. I just get the message. Our Tom also want to try to the table topic. Toastmaster Genison, are you there?
Hello. Yes, I'm here.
Wow. Be ready with your questions.
Yeah.
And your questions is, what do you do over and over again that you hate doing? What do you do over and over again that you hate doing? Toastmaster Genison, I guess you don't need 30 seconds to think, so I just decided the screen is yours.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster Raqi. Something I recently picked up, and something I recently learned, and something I recently mastered is the habit of habit tracking. Ever since 6 months ago, I've started tracking what time I woke up, what time I want to wake up, what is my breakfast, what kind of breakfast do I want, what time do I work out in the mornings, what time do I want to work out in the mornings, and every step of my day is usually followed by me opening my smartphone and taking a list of, yeah, my to-do list is complete. And at the end of the day, I would look at a long list, maybe more than 50 items of completed tasks that will make me fulfilled, and I can sleep knowing fully that I've had a productive day. But slowly, yeah, one bad day happened and it all came crashing down. And today I don't habit track anymore, but I could see the benefit in that. I could see how some people could testify that habit tracking has improved their life drastically. But for me, yeah, it didn't last for more than 2 months. But that's the thing. I love trying new stuff so that I could see for myself whether this approach works for me or not. I cannot just say habit tracking looks stupid. I don't want to try it ever. Now I've tried habit tracking and I've discovered that it doesn't work for me. So now I can empathize with the people that says it worked for them. So how about you? Have you ever discounted something just because they sound stupid, even though you never tried it? I used to do with habit tracking, but I found the benefits. I've made my benefits with habit tracking. And yeah, I decided to not go with it. And that's completely fine because in those 2 months, I found something new. Is that I do not like habit tracking. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Genison. But from your speech, I just got something new, habit tracking. And from Toastmaster Shabrina, I got something new also. It's called habit set. So, but still, I don't I don't understand what is that thing. Habit share, habit tracking. The one thing that I know is if you are the journaling one. But thank you so much, Toastmaster Genison, for sharing your story. And let's move on to the next topic speakers. I would like to call Toastmaster Gatot. Toastmaster Gatot, are you there?
Yes.
All right. Would you like to join our table topic, Toastmaster Gatot?
Okay. Wait a minute. I need to put on my headset, my earphone. Okay.
All right. I will waiting for that.
Thank you for waiting. Wait a minute. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
All right. The question for Toastmaster Gatot is, how would the world be different if you were never born? How would the world be different if you were never born? Toastmaster Gatot, I guess you don't need 30 seconds to think. So Toastmaster Gatot, the screen is yours.
Well, Toastmaster, I believe that as a human being, we are not living alone in this planet, right? So we can be proud of ourselves. We can be proud of to be part of Toastmaster, but we cannot be that arrogant that life or the world cannot be different without us. I would say that as a human being, I'm just a small dust, compared to the whole universe. So if I'm not, or if I were never born, there will be someone else who's going to do something different, make any changes. And yeah, so it's okay if I were never born. I believe the change will be there. So for me, the thing is not whether you were born or not. Now I'm living here in this world, and I found a lot of problems happen in my daily life. So it's time for me to do what I can do. And to be part of Toastmasters, well, actually, this is only one of thing that I believe that I can do to make any changes, at least for myself and for someone or for those who's living around me. So now I would like to stress out one important point to all of you guys. It is not about whether you were born or not. Now you are living in this planet. Try to think what you can do. Start now, start little. Do not think or do not expect that you are going to give like huge impact. Just do what you can do. That connection. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Gatot. Another golden ways after from Toastmaster DTM Azhar, we got from Toastmaster Gatot also. Take an action, yeah, and do nothing, yeah. It just live on your dream. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Gatot, for the golden ways. And let's move on to another. Maybe I will call our fellow Toastmasters here. Toastmaster Intan. Toastmaster Intan, do you want to try to do the table topic?
Okay, yes, Toastmaster Raqi.
All right, the questions for you is, how the big regrets on your life. Sorry, this is the really impromptu, because I don't think I just thinking like I have so many questions, but it's end up. So the questions for you is, what is your big regret?
Okay, I'm ready. My biggest regrets in my life, to be honest with you, when I was not beside my mother in the last day of her, because that was my one of my wish, to see her and to make her always happy by my side. But at that time, I was not there, and nobody told me what happened with her. I still remember Friday, February 5th, 2010. I lost her forever, and nobody told me. I felt like, who else can empower my life? Why did this happen to me? And I still regret my life if I had to recall that. But now I try to forgive myself. I try to forgive my past. And I believe that my mother always empowers me forever. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Raqi.
Thank you so much. What a touchy story. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Intan, to share your story with us. Yeah, Toastmaster Intan is our last table topic speaker for tonight. So yeah, as the table topic masters, I just want to say thank you so much for everyone who already take the chance to become our table topic speaker. And for all of you guys here, yeah, this is the power of SCBD Toastmasters and the rest of Toastmasters. We always have the safe place for you to share anything. You can use your story on the table topic session, on the prepared speech session. So if you are a guest, please decide right now to become our member at Lips. And thank you so much. And I will give, let me check the timer. Toastmaster Alvin.
Yes, thank you. Everyone is eligible to be voted. Toastmaster Iti, Toastmaster Lim, Toastmaster Nanda, Toastmaster Distinguished Toastmaster Azhar, Toastmaster Dona, Toastmaster Koyum, Toastmaster Genison, Distinguished Toastmaster Gatot, and Toastmaster Intan. As written in the chat box, everyone is in time. Thank you.
Wow, it's gonna be hard because 9 table topic speakers are eligible to be voted. And please give your best vote to our table topic speakers. And yeah, I think that's all from me. I will give it back the control to our lovely Tom, Toastmaster Genison. Toastmaster Genison, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raqi. Thank you, and thank you for the existential crisis you brought with your topics. Yeah, that's for me at least. You know what your table topics reminded me of? It's the two schools of psychology of determinism and free will. It's like some table topics masters let their volunteers choose their topics, but you just choose it for them. But at the end of the day, does it really matter what's the difference between choosing do we even know whether we can choose our own wills, whether everything is planned from the start? But yeah, that's what it reminded me of. And wonderful session, Toastmaster Raqi, and those helping with the table topics. As we have voted, now let's move on to our evaluation session that will be led by our general evaluator. May have the general evaluator on the stage. Before that, do we have group photo or?
Yes.
Group photo?
Yeah, let's take a picture first.
Okay, photo first.
Okay,
Photo
please.
first.
We will
Yes,
take
yes.
2 photos. Please turn on your camera. Toastmaster Arni, Toastmaster Iti, Toastmaster Nanda, Brother Gifar, Siti Habibah, Hani, Su. Please turn on your camera. Yay. So we'll take 2 photos. The first one is the father pose. This. The second one should be wilder. Okay. So are you ready with the father pose? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's good. Now let's go wilder. Express your emotion. Be wild. 3, 2, 1. Okay, back to you, Genison.
We still see you.
Genison.
Yes.
Behave. You are Tom.
Yes. Okay. With that, yeah, maybe too much energy from the coffee and the amazing speeches we've had. Yeah, that's I am quite an active person. Yeah. Thank you, Raqi, for reminding me to behave. All right. Hope you've had an empowering table topics. Now let's move on to our evaluation session where we can all learn from everyone and become an even better Toastmaster. Let us welcome our general evaluator. He said he'll be back, and now he's back for us, Toastmasters Kayum.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, our Toastmasters of the meeting, Toastmasters Janison. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to have a moment with all of you to type in the chat box down below the letter G for Janison. Let's go. Keep it coming, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. Let's keep that coming while I'm continuing myself here. Fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people ask me, what do you actually do to be more powerful? The simplest answer that I can give them, empower the others. With that, I would like to acknowledge to all of our guests here, to all of our friends,
the benefits of a general evaluation sessions is for all of us in this four-square space to learn something new from our respective fellow members. Now, without further ado, I would like to acknowledge that one of our speakers here today, one of our evaluators here today, will as well be evaluated by another evaluator. Now, with that, we will have Toastmaster Intan to evaluate the first speaker, Toastmaster Ivonne. Before that, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Hani to introduce and to spill the tea of our evaluator project. Toastmaster Hani, the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Kayu. Okay, happy morning, my fellow Toastmaster. So my name is Hani. Tonight I will be the evaluator for Toastmaster Intan. She will deliver and continue in level 1 project for evaluation feedback, how to evaluate the speaker. And the purpose of this project is to practice applying feedback after he serves as speech evaluator to the speaker. Without further ado, let's hear from Toastmaster Intan as an evaluator. Over to you, Toastmaster Intan.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hani. Oh my God, oh my God. That calming music really heals the soul. Ooh, Toastmaster Ivonne, thank you so much for delivering your speech. And I feel empowered by that calming music. Yes, of course. And I really agree that music heals the souls. Music makes us alive, inspired. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ivonne. Now, I would like to share with you the positive things, the way you start the speech by asking questions to the audience. How do you make your life better? And yes, we can see from the chat box that audience can give their response. And yes, it shows that you can empower the audience. And then I can see that you're trying to convey the message by lowering your voice when you recall that calming music. For me, to be honest, I feel like I'm in the middle of Mulan, Disney. I like that. So I see that you're trying to stand to enhance your speech, and then you're trying to play with your hands, trying to make it more clear for us. I can see that your effort really matters. And then for the room of improvement, I hope you may try to put your focus more on the eye contact so that we can more get engaged with your speech, and then you can also make more vocal variety. But I can see that you're trying your best, and I know it's hard, but Toastmaster Ivonne, I believe you can do better. So thank you so much. I agree that music can make us feel alive, inspired. So please keep empowering us with your next project, Toastmaster Ivonne. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Kayu.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Intan, our first evaluator for the evaluations. To appreciate the evaluation, ladies and gentlemen, put the letter I for Intan in the chat box down below. Let's go. To acknowledge my fellow friends, distinguished guests, and Toastmaster, Toastmaster Intan is going to be evaluated by Toastmaster Hani. at the end of evaluations for a personal evaluator. So we will also listen to those evaluations as well later on. Before that, let us move to the second evaluator, Toastmaster Amelia, to give her evaluation for our second speaker. Amelia, the stage is yours.
Thank you, GE. Ladies and gentlemen, who's in here have experienced that they become a committee in some event, and then you feel frustrated that the head of committee not share the plan and also the timetable right, or they just don't prepare it very well. Because I usually feel frustrated that way. And after I heard Toastmaster Agung speech, I really believe that if the one who works below him, they will feel assured because he already have planned everything for the debate event. For the first speech on his HPL, I believe he already served the purpose of the speech. And I really like two things from the presentation that he made. First is he opened the speech with a question that's very relatable for the meeting about the leadership experience. And the second, I believe you all experienced it, that very eye-catchy presentation and also very well planned all the event, from the role taker that he needs to prepare and also the timetable. It is really clear explained. I have just a couple suggestions to you to improve and to make this project successful. First is maybe on the speech you can talk about why you choose the project, why you choose the debate as your project. Maybe you have certain purpose, like you want to make any different from just a regular Toastmaster meeting, or maybe you want to make friendly, or you just want to know other club in your area, something like that. So explain why you pick the project. And the second, maybe about the time management. So some of the explanation, like the role taken and timetable, could be more concise. And for after, at the end, I saw that you promote. I really love the promotion that you already share, but to make it to another level, you can also share the poster of the debate event. And just a suggestion, because I have also experienced the HPL, don't forget to put all the plan on all the checklist on the HPL booklet. And I believe on the booklet also mentioned about what is actually the target that you want to achieve. Is it you want to have guests for 100 people, something like that, or you want to make this debate as a regular event in your area, something like that. So you have to clearly state the purpose of your speech. All in all, it is very great speech. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Agung. It is very clear, prepare, and you need to just state what your reason you choose the project and what the target you want to achieve. Thank you so much. Back to GE.
Fantastic evaluation. Fellow Toastmasters and friends, put the letter AD, Area Director, in the chat box down below for appreciating Amelia Dewi for her presentations of evaluation. A little bit different. AD, Area Directors. Moving on to the third evaluator, let us go and invite Toastmasters Lai to give his evaluation for our third speaker, Shabrina. Lai, take it away.
Last 3 days ago, I listened to a speech about love language. And today, from the sharing from Toastmaster Shabrina, that she reminded us that we have not just 5, but actually 6 love language. The last one is actually self-affirmation, all in us. Thank you, Shabrina, for sharing with us. And through today, Shabrina sharing, I admire her that she shared her story, her personal story to us, her struggles and how she overcome it. The most important thing that I really admire is the courage to express her speech through her words that she spoke of. For this, Shabrina, you don't need to apologize. You just continue with your speech. Although it's not proper, for me, it's fine as a way you express yourself, as a self-affirmation for yourself and a reminder to us that we need to be affirmed with ourselves. And Shabrina, I have some tips for you to empower yourself in the future delivery. As we notice, you are standing up in your delivery, and I find that there are some movement that you can improve to express more, to enhance your speech. Like you mentioned, all this is coming from my mind. And what is it inside for me? Do it more expressively. Demonstrate it out. Is this the way to enhance your speech? A simple gestures movement will enhance your delivery. Number 2, you have a powerful, strong voice. And even through some of the delivery part, I thought you almost cry yourself up through your delivery. And one thing that to improve that is to use a vocal variety, to play with the words that are timed in the speech. When you are down, lower your voice. I seek help. I need help. Through the consultation, I get better. Close your conclusion at your speech. Use a strong, powerful voice. For example, I have all I need. In the end, what I know is the voice inside myself to affirm myself for my decision, for my self-betterness. Use your voice to close it with a powerful impact. Oh, Shabrina, I think you did really well. I hope to see your improvement in the future, and it's a glad opportunity for me to evaluate you. Back to you, General Evaluator Kayum.
Amazing evaluation, Toastmasters Lai. Now, Lai did mention to me, I don't want to have 1 letter. I don't want to have 2 letters. Let us type LKF in the chat box down below to represent Lai Kok-Fu. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Fantastic evaluations to all my evaluators. Now, before we go for an evaluations for an evaluator, I give time for our evaluator to prepare. I would like to know from my evaluator. Put in the chat box down below why for yes and for no. Do our speaker for today pass their speech objective? Only for evaluator. Why or no? Okay, somebody else already say why? Why? Okay. Everyone wants to get involved? Okay, please, let's go ahead. Do they pass the speech objectives? Letter Y in the box down below. Now, let us welcome our 4th evaluator, going to evaluate our evaluator, Toastmaster Honey. Toastmaster Honey, the stage is yours. Am I missing someone? Toastmaster Honey? Calling once.
I think it's Honey, is it?
Am I audible?
Yes, you are
Yes.
audible.
I'm sorry if noisy in here. Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Koyum. Okay. First, I want to say congratulations to Toastmaster Intan for deliver the feedback. And here, I want to give another what you excelled. When you excelled in the 3 points. The first, engage the audience. I like during the opening, you try to engage the audience. It's notice you already know what the speaker's speech, and then you give the first impression to the speaker. And the second, the choice of words starts from I. You already give positioning yourself. Start from I notice you, and I I see you, and then you give some of the area improvement. And the third, the last, you give the area of improvement with the constructive feedback. And beside of that, I want to give one of the area improvement for you to Toastmaster Intan, perhaps in the next as an evaluator. You can summarize what your feedback at the end of before the closing, or just to conclude your feedback, and then yes, I think that's all from me. Back to you for GE, and congratulations Toastmaster Intan. Hope you can be the evaluator. Thank you.
Fantastic evaluation, Toastmaster Honey. Ladies and gentlemen, at the same time, let's appreciate for our evaluator Honey with the latter hash in the box down below. Let's go. Now that, just now, ladies and gentlemen, what happened? #W is too much. A repetition is not needed, Toastmaster Donna. #W one time is okay, acceptable. #W is going to be like a Hagemaru going to laugh. Ew. All right, with that, my fellow friend, I would like to go with our general sessions of evaluation. Now, this is where all of us going to learn something new, not from a speaker's perspective, not from an evaluator perspective, but from a member to member for our evaluators or respective role players. Now, I have received the acknowledgement time report, please, from our timer. Toastmaster Alvin, take it away.
Thank you. I take it, Toastmaster Koyum. Thank you for empowering me to deliver the report. Toastmaster Intan, 2 minutes 40 seconds. Toastmaster Amel, 3 minutes 58 seconds, so not eligible. Toastmaster Lai from Toyhan, 2 minutes 23 seconds. Toastmaster Hani, 1 minute 55 seconds, not eligible either. So the one who only eligible is Toastmaster Intan and Toastmaster Lai. Over to you.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, please cast your vote in the chat box down below by clicking the link. Hopefully the link is not going to bring you anywhere else. Hopefully it's going to bring you a Google form or a post. If you see another thing, then those two things, please come back and do not stay in that particular platform. All right. Now, while you guys are voting, let me bring our grammarian for today, Toastmaster Aldo, to give his evaluation entirely. Aldo, the stage is yours.
Thank you, Mr. GE. Allow me to share my screen for the grammarian report. Now, of course, wait, I hope it's visible.
Still loading.
Still loading, got it. Okay, I got kicked out from the Zoom. Allow me to reshare again my screen. Hopefully it's visible.
Yes, visible.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, finally, we arrived in the grammarian report session. I'll start with the word of the day, of course, empower or empowerment. I believe most of you mentioned the word of the day, which is great. Thank you. And I fully appreciate your effort to incorporate our word of the day tonight. Okay, let's start with the pronunciation. I heard someone said immaculate. Can anybody guess who is the person who mentioned the word immaculate? Who's that? Anybody? Remember?
Our Tom.
It's our Tom. He is indeed Toastmaster Gennison. But let us hear the proper pronunciation. Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Can anybody hear?
Not yet.
Not yet. Wait.
It's not playing, but my heart is.
It's not playing. Oh,
Maybe
boy.
the share the
I
sound
guess
not good.
Ah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
share the
The
sound
sound.
first.
I'll stop. Yeah. Of course. Da-da. What about now?
Immaculate.
Yeah.
Immaculate?
Immaculate.
Audible? Okay.
Explain.
Immaculate. Great. Now let's start with this one.
Luxurious.
Everybody unmute your microphone. and say it with me.
Luxurious.
Luxurious. Yes.
Luxurious.
Yep. Correct. Mentioned by who? Anyone remember?
No.
No? It's still by our Tom. And then authentic. Let's hear.
Authentic.
Authentic.
Authentic. Yep. Mentioned by.
Gennison.
No, it's mentioned by Toastmaster ET during the table topic session. Okay, moving on. Ponder.
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 Ponder. Yep, correct.
Ponder.
Yes, which mentioned by. Who's that?
Lolly.
Toastmaster Lim again during the evaluation session. And then the last one, of course, you remember, yeah?
Silhouette.
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 Silhouette. Yes, silhouette. Mentioned by Toastmaster Donna during the table topic session. Now, immaculate, which means perfectly clean or tidy, it's an adjective. Luxurious is an adjective as well, which means very comfortable and very rich or expensive. Authentic, it's an adjective, which means real, true, or being genuine. And then ponder, this one right here, is a verb, which means you're trying to think carefully about something. And then silhouette, of course, is a noun, which means like a dark shape against a light background. It's like a shadow. All right, pronunciation done. Moving on to the next slide. Thought-provoking, mentioned by Toastmaster Shabrina in her speech about the positive self-affirmation. Yep, I believe that this is an important aspect that nowadays we need to be able to regain our composure by mentioning this self-affirmation. And then the next big step, can anybody remember? Mentioned by who? The next big step. Yep, who?
Me.
Who's that? I'm sharing the screen. I cannot see who's mentioning.
Cikgu Lim?
Cikgu.
Yes, the next big step. We're talking about AD. Okay, that's a that's a next big step of yours, and of course, everyone believes that they have their own next big step in their life, and that's why it is such a thought-provoking statement from you. And then the next one, between reality and your dream, the gap between reality and your dream. Who's mentioning that? Who's mentioning
TM
that?
Azhar.
Yes, it's mentioned by Toastmaster Azhar, talking about the reality and then the dream that we want to achieve. Of course, I believe he also mentioned something about don't listen to others. Obviously not in a adversarial way, because sometimes, of course, we need to listen to others, but you know, in a way that we need to achieve whatever it is that's becoming our goal. Next, never outshine your master. Wow.
Toastmaster Qayyum.
Toastmaster Qayyum, of course. Never outshine your master. That's a beautiful way to put it. I believe from the book 48 Laws of Power or something by Toastmaster Qayyum. Incredible. Of course, we always want to have things to achieve, not only after achieving it and then, yep, that's it, I'm done, but to set yet another goal. And then the last one is interesting about habit tracking.
TM Genison.
TM Jamison, yep, mentioning something about habit tracking. I believe this is something that I've done before, but yeah, failed miserably. But I think it's about balance, yeah, because of course there are things that you want to calculate, things that you want to quantify, right? In order to keep your health, your composure, and that is a beautiful way to mention it in a table topic session by our Tom, Toastmaster Jennison. Okay, a minor suggestion moment. This is just like tiny little minor suggestion. I heard someone mention stupid or the F word. I would like to suggest rather to use this one like a silly or unintelligent or ill-advised. Of course, it all depends on the context. And then the next one, I'd and gonna. This one is interesting. I will explain this separately, but of course, I'd, which means I would, and gonna, going to. Something made me stop shopping. I heard someone said that. I would like to suggest try to play around a little bit by conveying it in a way that is like this one on the screen. Something stopped me. I was struck by the blah, 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 things like that. And then they will send debaters. They will send debaters. It is correct. However, I would like to suggest it in a way such as whereby each club will be represented by 2 debaters, 3 debaters, and so on. There's 3 things, of course. There are 2 things. It looks more motivated, looks more motivating than blah, blah, blah. Okay, I believe we all understand that. And then the contraction. This one that I would like to talk about the I'd and gonna contractions, meaning that it's 2 or more words that are combined in order to shorten the words so that it's easier and save time, usually with an apostrophe. The examples of that would be I would, I'll, I will, I've, I have, there is, and of course there will be a lot more examples of that. And my suggestion is that remember to not use contractions actually in formal writing, because it's not, I know of course it's save time, it's convenient. However, in a formal writing, it doesn't perceive as something that is respectful, in my opinion. But then again, it's up to you. It's just my suggestion. And of course, some contractions are colloquial, meaning that it's in informal form. And the example of that would be ain't, y'all. I heard some of you already heard this in a movies or series, right? Which means I'm not, it is not, or not, etc. Depends on the context. Y'all, you all, gonna, going to, like I mentioned before. And yeah, this is depends, and this is what is unique about contractions is that it depends on the location and culture. Of course, Scottish, Irish, or American, or maybe Australian, they have their own way to use these contractions. And then lastly, don't confuse contractions with possessives, right? Possessives like ownership, or in Bahasa we call it kepemilikan. And the example of that would be it's with an apostrophe, it's, they are, there. Which one is possessives, guys? Which one is possessive?
With the
This one?
apostrophe.
The
The-
right one.
The left
This
one.
one, yeah.
Oh,
this
wait. Yeah,
one,
you're right.
oh, yeah. This one is the contractions. This one indicating the possessives. Their phone, their smartphone, right? Right, I believe that's all for me. I know it's a little bit too technical, and I apologize for that. But anyway, it doesn't matter. All of us learned something from today's meeting. Thank you for having me as your grammarian, and I will give the control back to our lovely general evaluator, Toastmaster Kayum.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Mr. Grammarian, for your evaluations. Next, I would like to invite our and word of the day counter, Toastmaster Arnie, to give her evaluations to all of us. Toastmaster Arnie, the stage is yours.
GA, first of all, I apologize. My computer is still broken, so I'm unable to give my report visually. I will read my report. I will start with the filler words. Toastmaster Jenison, 6A, 3 so, 3 ya. Toastmaster Ivonne, 1A, 1 so. Toastmaster Agung, more than 6A, more than 6 the, more than 6 so, 2 times ya. Toastmaster Shabrina, 5 times A, more than 6 so. Toastmaster Raqi, 3A, 2 times the, more than 6 so, more than 6 and. Toastmaster Lim, 1 so. Toastmaster Nanda, 1A, 3 and 1 N. Toastmaster Azhar, 3 N. Toastmaster Donna, 2 3 so. Toastmaster Kayum, congratulations, you didn't mention any filler words. Toastmaster Genison, as table topic speaker, 2 so, 3 ands, 2 buts. Toastmaster Gato, 2A, 1 5 so. Toastmaster Intan, as table topic speaker, didn't mention any filler word, but as evaluator, you mentioned 1 2 so. Toastmaster Amel, more than 6A, 3 so, and 5 N. Toastmaster Lai, 2A. Toastmaster Alvin, 3 times so. Toastmaster Hani, more than 6A. Toastmaster Aldo, more than 6A, 3 times but, more than 6 and then. Well, to avoid this filler word, you can embrace pause and practice. You can ask your friend to listen to your speech and or recording it or practice in front of the mirror and play again after recording. So you can check and reduce the number of filler words you use every time you practice again next time. For word of the day, oh, congratulations. I'm so happy. Most of all use the word of the day. Toastmaster Genison 7 times. Toastmaster Sabina 3 times. Toastmaster Raqi 7 times. Toastmaster Elias 6 times. Toastmaster Lim 2 times. Toastmaster Nanda 3 times. Toastmaster Astar 1 time. Toastmaster Kayum 1 time. And Toastmaster Intan in table topic 3 times. Toastmaster Roy 1 time. Toastmaster Intan as evaluator 2 times. My apology for any word of the day I missed. That's all for my report today. Thank you, Toastmaster Kayum.
Fantastic evaluation, Toastmaster Arnie. Thank you very much for that. Ladies and gentlemen, I forgot to put Ronaldo name in the chat and as well as Toastmaster Arnie at the same time. Now, let us include both of them. Put the letter RA in the chat box down below to appreciate their efforts. Let's go. Now, before I go any further into the evaluations of me, acknowledge me if there is any of our evaluator left. Mr. Timer, do you going to go with our role taker time
No.
just now? Okay, with that, left with my evaluation. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third sessions whereby I will try to empower every single person in the room to improve themselves. For our speaker here today, for the first sessions ever in Toastmasters, the prepared speech session. I listened to all the speakers behind the screen, very enthusiastic. They use a very good English and at the same time, a minimal gesture to understand, to make the audience understand the things that they want to share. And that makes us, including me as an audience, can follow your story from part to part. Now, what can be improved in the next session, in the future meetings, or in the outside life of Toastmasters? Stand up. Why do we need to stand up? It boosts the confidence. It will last the time for us to think. And it ensures us to play with our vocal variety. And that's only happen when we, as a speaker, standing up. Another point for our speakers to improve here today is to enjoy your moment. When you use a monotonous voice for the first 7 seconds, only will the audience listen to you. After that, they will thinking about Professor Dumbledore. We will talking about Agung for 2024. We will talking about Amelia Dewi as the area directors. People will go away. And hence why standing still is important. The third point of view that we can go for improvement is that capture your audience attention. Starts with a quote, starts with a little story. Start with a little fact that is interesting in your speech. Last but not least, for our speaker, level 4, project number 1, high performance leadership, Toastmaster Agung, I would like to acknowledge and suggest to you to be ready with your performance. Be ready with your speech. Meaning to say, check your audio, check your video, use a very good equipment on your side to ensure us as a speaker that you are the leader that we're looking. Ladies and gentlemen, let us move on to the second session that we have here today, which is the impromptu session, whereby the session that being loved the most by you. Impromptu session is a session to challenge, to tackle the members visiting Toastmasters, at the same time guests, if permitted, to stand on their own feet, to think about the thing that they will share. I would like to excuse myself just now because I want to go to the toilet. But my name has caught the fishing rod. I don't know where that come from, so I come back to answer the double topic. And I enjoy. I can't go to the toilet again because after my speeches, it's become more enjoying, and more powerful messages come. With that being said, to highlight our table topic master, good job with your work, well done. Now, what can be improved in the table topic session itself? For the master of ceremony in the table topics, you can highlight the rules and regulations in the first place to be included in your PowerPoint, speaking within 1 to 2 minutes. You have the 30 seconds before you talk and give your response to the audience. You are encouraged to use the word of the day, which is empowerment. Or maybe you can go with the speakers that, given the opportunity to speak, can pick the next speakers. So you as a table topic master will save the time to pick another speakers. For the table topic speaker itself, like I say to our prepared speeches, if you are able to stand. If you're not able to stand, ensure your visibility from your head, at least your hand, while giving it like this, are visible to the audience. Fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, moving to the third session, the breakfast for the champion, the supplement for the people who need the evaluation. I understand that some of us here say, is it compulsory for us to vote? Is it not compulsory for us to vote? It is not compulsory for you to vote. It is encouraged for you to listen and see where it can be improved. To all my evaluators, you have done a very good job on giving the evaluation. You mentioned whether they pass or fail the speech objective for their project. Now, can they fail? Yes. And if I want to pass them and repeat, can it be done? Yes. As an evaluator, you have the right to do that. Because why? That's why it's called an evaluation. Fellow Toastmasters, come into the last session that I really like the most, which is the overall evaluations by the grammarian and the Agung. Both of these role takers have given a lot of information to all of us. Congratulations, Mr. Grammarian, Mr. Language Evaluator, or Indonesia, in Indonesia, they call it as juru bahasa. Those people may seem very strict, may look very strong. At the same time, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, they're just like us. With the very little knowledge that we have, we want to share with you. At the same very particular time, we all want to learn something new from. With the word that amazing associations that we have, with a lot of suggestions that we can improve. Yes, I know we as a speaker, we tend to use the F word. Now to avoid that, how? Let's together watch The Big Bang Theory. Let's see how Sheldon cursed his friend. Let's see how Leonard tried to say in his speech, in his dialogue. And you need and you're able to follow them to increase the vulgar word in your speeches and change it into something that we can understand. It means something else. Fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen, the meeting is very empowering our speakers. We have our Toastmasters of the meeting to energize the meeting from the beginning. I can see how he is acting out as the Toastmasters of the day and try to bring up the energy of the audience in the room by having a busy traffic chat in the box down below. That's a very great thing, Toastmasters of the meeting. Give him a very round of applause. What can be improved generally in the meetings? Try to have a synchronized virtual background. For me right now, I am synchronized with Donna. We have a plain background. I thought I come to SCBD Toastmasters when I see Lim Ahni Club Pidato Kuala Lumpur. Are you guys serious? Isn't this Indonesia? I'm not to be biased. I'm also a Malaysian. Have a synchronized virtual background to be shared with our audience. Surgeon at Arm, you may want to improve this for the next. Also, I did not realize that we have no agenda shared in the chat box regularly. When I see people coming in, they were kind of lost. They're kind of like, what is happening right now? I'm not turning on my camera because I don't know what thing is going on. So to encourage them to turn on the camera, to be participative in this session, to let them know we are in this session. We are currently giving an evaluations. We are in table topic sessions. Now, last but not least, I can see a little bit confusion in renaming ourselves in this Zoom meeting. Some of us use like this, GE/Kayum. Some I can see ballot counter using a full name, ballot counter Donna Nadira in the chat box, in the username. I can see our guest here, visiting Toastmasters, Lim Ani and her club names. So what can we do is to synchronize all of this with the help of a Zoom master, Surgeon at Arm, the club expo, or I could say the officers of the club. Handheld together so that we can acknowledge everybody accordingly and correct. With that, ladies and gentlemen, come into my whole awesome evaluation with your recommendation. How? Put one word to describe this meeting in the chat box down below. With that words, ladies and gentlemen. Nancy, okay, we have one, inspiring, awesome. Anyone else? Keep it coming, ladies and gentlemen. Empowering, at last, someone stole my word. Empowering. With all the words, with all the encouragement in the chat box down below. That's what describe this meeting. That's what describe SCBD Toastmasters. Back to you, Toastmasters.
Thank you, General Evaluator Kayum. And yeah, my word, if I would say one word, by the way, I don't know if you are trapped in a basement by someone else and that you are sending a message, but you sent a message of Gyadlek Havra. And yeah, try to make your message clearer next time. By the way, that's a joke. Can we have a cue in the chat for quality brought by Kayum? And yeah, with your cue, the word of the day becomes Gyadlakov Rakha. And yeah, that's will be my final words of the day because the next session will be led by our president, Alvin, for our Hall of Fame. Alvin, take it home for me.
Thank you, Toastmaster Genison. And with that, I will also call Toastmaster Donna Nadira to present the Hall of Famer and the winner. Over to you, Toastmaster Donna.
Thank you, Mr. President. Who is ready for the Hall of Fame of tonight?
Ready.
Please unmute yourself.
Ready.
Woo.
Usually, we would break copyright laws by playing a certain song, but I have a different kind of song today. It sounds pretty similar, but it's a little more pop because it's only 20 something years old, or I think a few teens years old. Okay, oh kids, are you familiar with this song?
Aye, Captain.
You can't hear it? Can you?
Aye,
Yes, we can
Captain.
hear.
No, nothing?
We can hear it.
Yes, can hear.
Hormat, gerak.
It is from SpongeBob, sweethearts. All right, without further ado, I am here to present you the Hall of Fame for tonight. SCBD Toastmasters. The best prepared speaker for tonight is Toastmaster Shabrina.
Yay, congratulations, Toastmaster Shabrina.
Okay, picture please.
Double
Best smile.
winner.
Okay, thank you very much. Up next, we have the best table topic speaker of tonight, and that is Toastmaster Donna. Congratulations!
You
Can you
present
come up onto the
yourself.
screen, please? Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Donna.
Okay, picture please.
Ding has been rigged.
Donna just present herself.
Thank you. Oh no, it's too long. It's ads now. I'm very sorry, friends. Okay. And now, the very last best speaker for tonight is our favorite evaluator, Toastmaster Inta. Congratulations, especially that it's your very first evaluation. Come on up, come on up.
Congratulations.
Toast Intan. Sri.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Thank
All right,
you.
picture taken?
Yes.
Very wonderful. Wow, what an empowering set of winners. And I would also remind you to text, especially if you're a guest, our eternal winner of our hearts, our Vice President of Membership, Toastmaster Honey. If you'd like to sign up for a CBD Toastmasters, her phone number is listed as follows. Okay, with that, I will stop sharing and hand the control back to Mr. President, Toastmaster Alvin.
All right. Thank you, Toastmaster Donna, and every role performers for today. Congratulations. Yay. Woo. Very amazing, inspiring speaker. Empower me to be more excited for today. Before we close this meeting, I would like to hear from the guests. Maybe Brother Gifar, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, hello Gifar.
Yeah, hello, everyone. First, thank you for inviting me to the session. It's quite surprise for me. Honestly, I'm still learning on speaking in English. But yeah, in this session, I found a lot of lesson that I can that I, so much lesson that I can learn from this session. Maybe I'm interesting in this session. Maybe I will contact Miss Honey, maybe
Miss Honey, yes.
for the next I don't know, membership or something.
Okay, yeah.
It's very good, enlightened.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, me also learn a lot today, especially from the evaluators and also the speakers. Right, and thank you, Toastmaster Gifar, for coming. Next week we will have another session again. Please come, yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Sir President.
Thank you, Gifar. Next, how about Amira? Are you there? Oh no.
Yep.
Maybe
Hello.
yes.
Hi.
Hello,
Hi,
Amira.
President Navin.
Hello, nice to see you.
Hi. Yes.
Is this your first time coming here?
I see the familiar faces, but yes,
Ah,
this is
yeah,
my first
I know you,
time.
I know you.
But yeah, this is my first time joining the SCBD Toastmasters. Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for thank you for having me here tonight.
When will be your next meeting, Toastmaster Amira?
Yes. Thanks for the question. I will let you know again when Labuan Toastmasters Club will be having our meeting. It will be either next week or another week. Yes.
On Thursday, right?
Yes, Thursday.
Yeah.
Yes, President Alvin.
Thank you, Amira. So Amira is from Labuan as well as Toastmaster Azhar. Thank you for coming, Amira. You make the
You're most
meeting
welcome.
awesome. Okay, maybe already. How much Sue? Are you there, Sue?
Yes, I am here.
Hmm.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Sue. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm so sorry that I couldn't start my video because my setting is not allowing me. That's why. Okay.
Not allowed by?
No. My setting, it's not perfect
Oh,
to
yeah.
start the
Yep.
video. That's why. Yes.
Okay. Please come again next week, Sue. Thank you for coming.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, after this, we will have an extended session, the endless session. You can stay forever. We only end the meeting if there is no one left in the room. But for now, I will officially close this meeting. Feel free to stay forever. But if you want to leave now, it's okay. See you again next week. And next week, we'll have debate session. Will be led by Toastmaster Agung, his high performance level project. Try to come as well and exercise your debate skills. Okay, with that, I will close this meeting by saying loudest happy morning. Please repeat after me. Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Happy morning.
Happy weekend. Thank
Happy
you so
morning.
much.
Have a nice weekend, guys.
Have a nice weekend.
You too.